Hello guys, ACE and K-Train Productions, and today I'm going to be discussing the one thing I absolutely hate about railfanning. When I say that, you might immediately think I'm talking about people who, subway surfs, the people who like ride on top of the train and people who rides the train without being in the subway car, all of that stuff. Or even people who conquests, people trying to change the roll sign, fucking with the things in the subway cars and stuff. But let me explain one thing though. It's something unusual, but the one thing I absolutely hate while I'm railfanning is people suspiciously staring at me. Like half the time when I'm railfanning, like there's always someone that's like suspiciously looking at me. I'm like why the hell is everyone staring at me for? Seriously. And plus, there have been two times where I was called out for rail fanning. I'm pretty sure I told you one of the times. When I was on a Crown Heights bound 5 train via the 4 line. This dude, he was like mixed, I think. I kind of forgot what he was. But yeah, he got so angry at me while I was rail fanning. He says, "Why are you recording me for?" I'm not recording you. I'm literally recording the Crown Heights bound 5 train. And second of all, this stuff is not new. I've been rail fanning for 5 fucking years. I've been rail fanning since I was 12 fucking years old. Like, I'm 17 now. I'm gonna be 18 in April. I've been rail fanning for like 5 years now. Like, don't even come after me with that, saying that I'm recording you. Like, all I wanted to do was record the Crown Heights Utica Avenue bound 5 train. Like, was that so much to ask for? Like, you didn't have to yell at me because I was recording the train. Thankfully, his stop just so happened to be the next stop. This happened to me when I was on 149th Street Grand Concourse. Thankfully, his stop just so happened to be at 138th Street Grand Concourse, and I just kept recording the train then. I just continued recording like nothing ever happened. And don't forget, like, dude, like almost everybody in the subway car, yes, I mean literally, almost everybody was staring at me. Like, why the hell is everyone staring at me? Like, is it weird seeing a black dude recording trains or something? People should realize that rail fanners exist. Like, if you're a person that lives in New York, you're gonna see a rail fanner at least one time. If you're one of those people who rides the subway daily, you should probably know that you're gonna see a rail fanner at least one time in your life. It might be rare, but yeah, you're definitely gonna see one. Especially when you're also riding like the R211s and stuff. You're gonna see a rail fanner. So don't get mad at people when they recording. That person that person is just probably just a rail fanner. Like, people thought I was like stalking and just taking pictures of people, but that's far from the truth. I've been rail fanning since 2018, and I'm not giving up rail fanning anytime soon. And my content, it's like almost my entire channel is about rail fanning. I mean, I have like over 916 subs because of Railfanning. Even my most popular video was MTA related. But unfortunately for my Railfanning, like not counting the shorts, but it didn't even crack 500 views at my most popular fanning video if I'm not counting YouTube shorts. But yeah, I just don't like when people are just looking at me while I'm rail fanning. I'm pretty sure every other rail fanner has that same problem too. And there was also the second time where I was called out for rail fanning. There was this white lady. I was riding the F train running on the E line. Like, this happened to me when I was at 4750th Street Rockefeller Center, and that woman just won't shut the hell up about me rail fanning. Like, she said, "Why the fuck are you recording me?" Yes, she said, why the fuck are you recording me? I'm like, yo, chill out. I'm not recording you. I'm literally just recording the train. I'm just recording the F train via the E line. And she kept like getting angry at me for some fucking reason. Like, okay, I'm in my mind, I'm like, oh well, here we go again. There's a fucking Karen. Of course. Yeah, you know it's bad. You're having a bad day when there's like a fucking Karen. Just coming after you. You know you're having a bad day. I mean, like, and because this was taken in the morning, like, why the fuck are you yelling at me? Like, it's like 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, and you're yelling at me. Yeah, don't ask me why I was rail fanning 7 in the morning. I had to do stuff, so don't. I had to do some personal stuff, so don't ask. And yes, this was like taken on the weekend. I'm like, golly, I'm just recording. I'm just recording some trains. Like, it's 7 a.m. in the fucking morning. Like, goddamn, like, you don't have to get mad at me just for rail fanning. Yeah, I just don't understand why people just wants to yell at rail fanners. The people who are just recording trains in peace, not bothering anybody. You know, I'm a really nice rail fan. I just don't want to like get involved in other people's dramas. And I'm not one of those rail fanners who like gets into fights all the time. I'm not like that. I'm just sitting there by myself, just doing my thing, just recording the trains. Yeah, this carried on for a few stations, but until she eventually got off at Lexington Avenue, 53rd Street. Yeah, I don't have that part of the footage, that train via the E line from Rockefeller Center to 53rd Street. I don't have that footage because that stupid ass Karen. Yes, she is a fucking Karen. I don't care. I know she wasn't blonde, but I do not give a fuck. But yeah, I don't have that part of the footage because, yeah, she ruined the fucking video by, talking shit. Yeah, it went on for like a few stops. Thankfully, she got off at 53rd because if her stop was like later than mine, then I would have been pissed off. Eventually I would probably just went to a different subway car, and if that was the case. So after she left the train, I just recorded like nothing ever happened. You know me. I ain't gonna stop rail fanning. I mean, once the annoying fuck is gone, I'm just gonna continue rail fanning like nothing ever happened. You know me. And sometimes even the subway employees, yes, even sometimes those people like to stare at me. I'm like, bro, I swear, I could almost never rail fan in peace without people just suspiciously looking at me. It's usually the females that are doing that stuff. Like, normally people, when I'm rail fanning, people just does their own thing and just doesn't care normally. That's why I prefer to be in a less. And plus, the thing is, the train wasn't even that crowded. There was like a few people. Like if the train was crowded, then that's one thing, because I should have went to another subway car. But the subway car, it wasn't crowded at all. There was quite a few people. Like I was sitting down, just doing my rail fanning. But yeah, I'm just tired of people just staring at me and, potentially, calling me out, occasionally calling me out just for rail fanning. And they confuse me recording them over me rail fanning. I just don't fucking get it. I even said that I'm literally rail fanning. Like, in case if you uncultured swines don't know what rail fanning is, it's basically people who are obsessed with trains and, people who record trains. If that wasn't so obvious enough. Not to mention, there's like billions. Yes, I'm just doing an estimate, but I'm 100% sure that there's like billions of rail fanning videos on YouTube. Like if you look up MTA rail fanning, you're gonna have basically infinite results. You're gonna see lots of train videos. I mean, so what does that make me for making train videos? There's like billions of other train videos. And yes, I'm quite sure there's like basically millions of other rail fanners. So what does that make me though when I'm rail fanning? Like, why is people like going after me for? Like, is it because I'm black or something? Is it because I'm a black kid or something? Like, sheesh, I swear. People these days, whenever I'm rail fanning, they just always have a suspicious look. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. Railfanning is not even illegal. Even the MTA allows it. I mean, surely if it was illegal, I'm pretty sure there will hardly be any MTA videos in general if it was truly illegal. Now, hear me out. If it's like New Jersey Transit, then I completely understand why people want to record me. Because, sometimes New Jersey Transit, like the PATH train, they don't allow people to record sometimes. Yes, I completely understand that. But come on, man, this is fucking New York City. You're gonna see people railfanning and taking photos. I mean, if you don't want to be in my camera view, just step away. I'm not trying to record. I'm not trying to intentionally record people. I'm just trying to record the train in general. And that's also one of the reasons why I don't want to do full rides because I'll get like bored as fuck. But yeah, it's an increased chance that I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. So I'm not gonna do any full rides like anytime soon. But anyways, that's the end of my video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and I'm not about to leave yet, but I just want to mention one thing. I saw the Reddit post note that I do not have Reddit. I don't have the app. I just went on the website. Yeah, this poor. Let me show you. Let me show you the post. Yeah, as I said, I don't have Reddit, but this poor dude, this poor Railfanner, he was called a Muslim terrorist for taking photos of the C train at 145th Street. Nah, man, that is fucked up. That's just fucked all the way up. I mean, I'm a Muslim myself, and I actually feel offended by that. Thankfully, no one like insulted me like that stuff like that far, but I feel really offended by that post. Literally, being called a terrorist for rail fanning, and this is not new. Like many other rail fanners were called a terrorist because they were recording trains. Thankfully, I was never called any of those names. Like I had arguments, but it's not. It wasn't like people like calling me a terrorist. I mean, sure that like the first time I was called out for rail fanning, I almost got into a fight, but thankfully, my dad just so happened to be there, and basically, nothing bad really happened. Like after he got off the train, thankfully, my dad was there, or I probably would have been in a fight with that grown man. I mean, it's a grown man. Do you really think I would stand any sort of a chance? I'm only 17. I may be taller, but it doesn't mean I would stand a chance against that dude in the fight. He looks kind of strong. I ain't gonna lie. I do kind of remember what he looks like. Oh, let me see this stuff. So he said, so it okay. I told her. She said he's giving me Muslim terrorist vibes. I can't, bro. That's fucked up, man. He says he looks like he's getting ready to blow the trains up with those photos. Bro, what the fuck? Like, wow, that's some this is everything wrong with MTA employees these days. Like, bro, what is this? Is this Israel and Palestine all over again? Oh my god, like this feels like if this feels like the racism between Israel and Palestine, the ones that are having a war, Israel and Hamas. Yeah. But this is literally Israel and Palestine all over again. Oh my god. this this poor rail fanner. I mean, and I thought my situation was bad. Man, I even saw Fan Railer's videos, like, in the past where he was also called the terrorist for Railfanning. This is why people are just so bad. These people are just so bad these days. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video this time. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.